humanity sets the agenda.
8:29 exactly. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome back to the show. And next we'll be joined by Al-Jama-ah leader, and that of course is Ganief Hendricks. He's going to be sharing his thoughts on the Thulsie Twins plea and sentencing agreement with the state. We do know that he was in full support, him together with the Al-Jama-ah party, and I should imagine the entire Muslim Ummah here in South Africa were in absolute support of the Thulsie Twins. Everyone did what they could to try and get them released from prison. So let's talk with brother Ganief Hendricks. Assalamu alaikum to you. Welcome to the program.
Alaikum salam. Thank you very much.
And a great day, is it not, for the Muslim Ummah, hearing that the plea agreement has happened between the defense team of the Thulsie Twins and the state. How do you feel about it? I think you heard part of my interview with the twins attorney, Nadim Mohammed. Do you believe that the sentence that has been passed is fair enough, given that they have already served 6 years of jail time?
Look, we don't want to comment on the outcome of the case. As you know, Al-Jama-ah's interest was for the Thulsie Twins to have their day in court. And also we were concerned about the fact that some victories that we had after the demise of apartheid was under threat, and that is detention without trial. And certainly this matter created the perception that South Africa still has detention without trial. And also, it is detention without trial is torture. And South Africa is a signatory to international conventions not to practice torture. And certainly what has happened over the last 6 years is a threat to these victories that we had after the demise of apartheid. So that largely was Al-Jama-ah's interest. And also we felt that no family must be subject to this stress and trauma. The issue of them having their day in court and the judge deciding their fate, the law must take its course. This has happened. And that is why, we do have a lot of confidence in South Africa's judiciary system. What we liked about this matter is that the sentencing and the findings is in line with African culture, where there's a plea bargain, and that is the way, we do it in Africa. We use Ubuntu, we look at all the circumstances, and this the judge certainly did. And it looks like that the prosecution and the defense embraced the whole concept of Ubuntu, Islamic rulings in this particular matter. So for Al-Jama-ah, yes, it is a big day for different reasons, in that we've now put a stop to flouting the democratic victories that we achieved. If we look at the more personal level, we are also concerned that operatives outside our country seems to be in charge of our intelligence. They run undercover operations in South Africa because our intelligence forces are underfunded. And this I will raise when I reply to the President after he's given his SONA address. And later I will respond to the Minister of Finance, because, they underfund the intelligence services, and that's why South Africa is not safe. We heard about the July looting,
Absolutely.
that the executive and the security forces don't make the cut. And but that's another matter. Coming to this matter, we're very happy that the Thulsie family, the mother, and especially the sister and other members of the family, now have peace of mind that the matter has come to an end, and inshallah, their sons will soon be with them. And we hope that young people will look at using, our parliamentary system to deal with, their ideological issues, raise it in parliament. There is no need to go outside South Africa. In the case of the Thulsie Twins, they wanted to live in an environment where there is application of Islamic rulings, where there's a nice Islamic way of life. We do have places in South Africa like this, like Rosny, for example, and many other places where it is, you live in an Islamic environment. In the Boekap in Cape Town, in Surrey State, in Joburg, I'm sure areas like Bosman, you find that there's a thriving Muslim community. Just during the month of Ramadan, it's very active, and so people need to look at South Africa. There are Muslim communities.
So, okay, Ganief, let me ask you this final question. In terms of absolute victory for Al-Jama-ah, congrats to you. Congrats for you and your party having made your voices heard. And we look forward to many other such issues that you're going to raise in Parliament and publicly. And we're going to follow it very closely, inshallah, and have many more discussions on this radio station going forward. However, coming back to the Thulsie Twins, they're going to need a lot of support. Inshallah, once they're out, their reintegration into society, their reintegration into the Muslim community. There's going to be issues around employment, possibly further studying, and so forth. How can we as an ummah assist them?
Look, I think it's very important. They've served 6 years. They're going to serve the rest of the time, and it's very important that the Muslim community make available opportunities and resources for them. And I'm sure our Muslim NGOs, our Muslim business people, will put their hands in their pocket and see how they can assist to give them a new start on life. They serve their time, and internationally as well. They should not, be barred from anything. And this is possibly, the war on terror. We need to change that particular narrative. So if people like the Thulsie Twins, in this case, they wanted to go to, by their own admission, they wanted to go to Syria. And they've now realized, look, that in South Africa, that is not allowed, it's unlawful. They must be given a chance to, pursue a new narrative, a new way of life. And they're very passionate about practicing Islam. And we must give them an opportunity as new reverts to benefit from, being a Muslim and being part of a Muslim community and serving humanity.
Inshallah, Jazakallah so much for once again being available to talk to us. Undoubtedly, we'll have many, many more conversations going forward. Go well, and Salaam Alaikum to you.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and thank you very much for including us in this historic interview.
Always. 8:38 exactly. News and views right here on Salam Media.